name is Sharon Tavares, and I'd like to welcome you to the Antique Trader. And we're taping from the state of Hospitality, Texas. And my special guest here is Dennis Moore, and we're going to talk about our favorite antiques and collectibles. Welcome to the program, Dennis.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I collect a lot of stuff and sell a lot of stuff here at the Crafty Mall. I have a lot of the collections at home, and they just got to be too many. So I started bringing them here and started sharing them with everyone else.
How did you begin collecting?
Years ago, I needed some bowls, and this was back in the 80s. And I found a couple of pieces of Pyrex bowls and didn't realize that they came in different colors, didn't realize anything about them until I started seeing more of them, and then more of them, and I started collecting and buying and piecing them back together. That was the fun part for me, is because you have to figure out which set goes with which.
Did you piece these together?
I
in
did.
particular?
This is it's a gooseberry set. I probably found them all in different places and made them matching set again.
Very interesting. But didn't they have to be all the same color? Or?
Not in this particular set. No, this one, they have reverse colors. So you have a white one and a yellow one.
Oh, okay,
It's just the way they were. And then the next size up is white, and then the big one is yellow.
So does it matter what year they are? What's the difference of how old they are?
In the earlier sets, the primary, the red, red, yellow, green, and blue set, those you want to be careful because they're different thicknesses. The Pyrex made them, the early ones were very, very thick. So you have to make sure that you have the same age together when you're matching those up.
I had the experience with an old Pyrex dish that I put in the oven, and as soon as I took it out, splat right in the middle.
Oh, no.
So does that usually happen with the older Pyrex?
It can. It's rare. They're very, very sturdy bowls. I don't recommend putting them in a microwave. If you use it in a microwave and then take it out and it gets cold, or set it on the cold counter.
I did it in the oven, and they're supposed to be oven strong.
They are oven proof, and it shouldn't have done that. But maybe it was its time. That's all I can say. Usually they last for a very long time.
Oh, okay. And how big a collection do you have of the bowls?
I have hundreds of them. Here I have probably over 150 in the store, and then at home I have probably another 200.
So out of everything that you collect, what is your heartfelt collector's piece?
Well, my favorite right now, because I get so many things, is the Tonette chair. That's just the greatest piece I've found yet.
Let's leave the best for last.
Okay.
And tell me about these glasses here.
Now, these are Franciscan. They stopped making them back in 1984. They come in different colors. I just love the pink. I think that's great. It also comes in a plum color that you might like. They come in brown, green. What they designed these for, they're very heavy. They're lead crystal. They're designed to go with the casual dinnerware, which is another one of my collections, is huge collections of casual dinnerware. But that's.
And what year would you say these came out?
These were probably probably late 70s when that would have come out. The pink, I think, was about that.
Do you have any idea why they call them Franciscan ware?
Well, that was the name of the company. It was Franciscan. And these actually, I think, were made. The Franciscan company had them made by another company called Tiffin, but I'm not real sure on that. I'm really not an expert on them. I just know I love them.
They are beautiful. Okay, let's go on to the next thing here. And this is my favorite. I love the shape of it, the colors.
Well, Fenton is another passion of mine, and I collect anything Fenton. I love it because, first off, it's made in the United States. And that's really... most everything I collect is usually made in the United States, just because I like that,
And how much Fenton ware do you have right now?
Fenton? Oh, I don't know. It's thousands. I really don't have a number on them of pieces because I have the little statuettes all the way up to vases like this. So I have a lot of it in my own house.
A little bit going on forward to the program, we'll be able to visit your shop and you could show us some other pieces.
You'll see a lot of stuff there.
Great. All right, so now let's talk about that fine corner chair there.
It's a three-legged tonette. These are made, they're still making them, but this one was made probably late 1800s. They were designed to be packed up in boxes flat so they could ship, and then you put them together sort of like IKEA furniture. And this particular one, somebody has recaned it. It's very expensive, so I usually keep something sitting in it so no one sits in it. But I have two of these, and I just think they're gorgeous. They're absolutely stunning. You just don't see too many of the three-legged ones. You usually see the parlor chairs. That's the ones that you see
They
in the
are
soda
lovely.
shops.
That one is extremely unusual because you can't even see the dowels in.
It's the bent wood. That's what they were known for. They had a machine.
So how do they hold them together? They use the screws?
There's
or
a
the-
bolt that goes right through here on both sides. Actually, it's got square bolts on the bottom, and this one actually has the name Tonette on the inside.
Very, very nice. And what type of wood is it? Do you know?
I'm not sure. I thought, if I remember right, I think it's a birch, but I really don't know for sure off the top of my head. I just know they had registered the wood bending machine, and they did a lot of that.
I wonder how they bend that. Or they must soak it in water an awful long
Water,
time.
steam, yes, and a
But
huge
then
press.
when they pack it in the box and you would get it at home, how would it come? Would it come already pre-bent, or did
It's
you have
already
to
bent,
soak it?
yes. The wood would be all bent, but all the pieces would be laying flat. That's how they sent those parlor chairs out, so that they could put it in a box like this big.
Okay, so now we're going to go visit your shop in a couple of minutes, and you'll tell us about that because you have an awful big shop over
It's
there with a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff.
Okay, so when we come back, we'll talk to you more about what's going on here.
Okay.
They said I have troll teeth.
That my voice sounded like a possessed baby doll.
That no one would ever love someone as stupid as me.
That I was fat, ugly.
Disgusting.
The effect of bullying is potent.
We will no longer be the silent majority.
Now, when you see online bullying, there's something you can do about it.
We're gonna take action with the I.
I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness, and so are you.
Hi, welcome back to the Antique Trader. And we're over here at Dennis Moore's shop, and he has something very unusual to show us. I've never seen this before. Tell us about it.
Well, this is chicken wire enamel, and I guess what they did was they put chicken wire on top before they painted the enamel on. And it just gives us such a great look to it. It's very old. They don't make it anymore as far as I know. And it's very collectible. People love this stuff.
And where would you find a piece like this? Because I've never seen it.
Well, you have to search high and low. I mean, I go to garage sales, I go to flea markets, I go to estate sales, and I think this piece here, I think actually I bought it here.
You found that locally?
At the Craftiques, yeah. I believe I bought this here at the Craftiques.
Because this is extremely unusual, and I see you have other pieces.
I have a couple other pieces in the cabinet there, yes. I love them all. I was going to take them and keep them at my house, but I'm like, I can only keep so much. So some of it has to go. So I bring it here, put it on there.
Okay. I'm in love with your doll here. Tell us about your doll.
Well, this little guy, he's one of the earlier ones where they would make them, they would give you like a birth certificate with them. I don't really know, I can't remember his name. What's it say? No, it doesn't say. I just called him Willie. That was named after my dog.
He's so realistic.
I try to give the dolls names when I put them in the shop. It just gives them a little more sense of humanity, I guess. People love that. So
And tell us about your collection of eggs there.
I just got these. I saw them online, and I said I had to have them. And then, of course, it all ends up here. But these are Hummel eggs. Let's see if I can get one here. They're porcelain, and I just think they're just adorable. They have the little Hummel figures on them. I have a lot of Hummel plates and things like that I sell as well. And I have
I'm seeing your collection of Hummels.
I have a couple of Hummels, but I just think they're great.
Okay, in about 2 minutes, we're going to show you his doll shop. We'll be right back. We're over here at Dennis's shop again, and I'm holding a baby, and she's just as heavy as a baby. Tell us about your collection of dolls here.
Well, what I do is I buy these from a shop in Austin, and I bring them here so people don't have to drive as far to get them. I keep them full all year, all Barbies, other kinds of dolls, including the little vinyl dolls that you're holding here.
Do these have a name?
I'm not sure if this one does. I can't tell.
They're so realistic. Look at the eyes.
She should have a name.
Let's see if we can get close enough so we can see the eyes on the baby. And let's pick up one of the other babies back there because they seem to be awfully cute.
These are porcelain dolls. They made thousands of millions of these. This one here is a little sleeping one. Thousands of millions of them, and now they used to sell for hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Of course, now their prices come way down, but they're still very cute and very collectible. They make great Christmas presents. That's why I bring them in.
Right. And that other one with the happy face right there.
Oh, this guy. Yeah, he's got a little Sylvester outfit on, and he's also a porcelain doll. His eyes match mine.
Oh, he's beautiful. They look so realistic. And how about your Barbie dolls?
Well, we have some very expensive ones. At the top, there's the Haunted Beauty. That one is out of has been retired, so they don't make those anymore. This one here is a recent addition. They just made this one.
How many retired Barbies do you have?
Well, pretty much all that you see here are all out of print, as they say. They're all retired.
Very nice collection.
Some of them are vintage. I have some in a case on the other side that are vintage dolls.
On what other side?
Just behind us here. There's plenty of space for me to put all my things.
Oh, that's great. But let me say thank you so much.
Thank you.
Enjoyed being here with you.
It's fun talking to you.
And it's great, and I've enjoyed your baby. And I'm going to have to give her back to you because
Okay.
I have to leave.
I'll take her back.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching the program, and we'll be right back.
All right, doll. Come on.
Mom.
Visit aarp.org/caregiving for information on how to provide even better care for the person who wants to care of you.
Hi, welcome back to the Antique Trader. We're here with Linda Melendres from Pinky's shop.
Pinky's Parlor.
Pinky's Parlor.
We're fancy here.
I know that we're very, very fancy. She's got some gorgeous stuff. First of all, tell us about your background a little bit.
I was in the theater. I grew up as an actress, and I worked in Los Angeles as an actress on Days of Our Lives, and I was in the movie Annie as one of the Rockettes. I was a dancer, and I was on Remington Steele, and I worked also as a runway model for some of the top designers in Los Angeles, and I had a ball. And I always loved vintage jewelry. I love more than anything, okay, my husband, my children, my parents, my family, jewelry. That's my love. Love, love, love jewelry.
And this is something that's going to bring you back right to your good old days.
Okay. When I lived in Los Angeles, I would go to vintage shops. And this is a piece from the 30s. And I always loved thinking that maybe one of the movie stars wore this piece. And it's a dress clip, and it's so uniquely fashioned. Even the back of it is just gorgeous. And you can see here. And so you could take a simple little black dress and clip it on, and you have, voila, a marvelous piece.
Marvelous Hollywood piece.
Yeah, a Hollywood piece. And so that's at Pinky's Parlor, and it is available for sale and make someone very happy. And just, you know, glam up a simple
Okay.
black dress.
So let's talk about this other one that I love.
This is Alice Cavanis. She was a very famous designer in the 1950s. And this beautiful, very unique piece, because you don't find this white stone that sort of has a marking running through it. You don't find this anywhere. They don't even make it anymore. I read books on jewelry before I go to sleep at night. My husband can attest to this. And it's mixed with the Aurora Borealis stones, and it's made on pot metal. So that was from the 30s, 40s, and 50s used pot metal to make jewelry. And it's marked Alice Cavanis, and it's a highly
Who would
collectible
come up with
item.
something so unique?
I know. I mean, that's what people did back in the day when, sterling silver was expensive and they couldn't get a hold of a lot of things. So, hey, pot metal, let's do it.
Very, very
Yeah, this is a
interesting, very nice.
treasure. Beautiful, beautiful piece. Okay.
And this I thought was very unusual, what you told me about this.
Yes, this is actually, these are from Mexico. And these pieces, it's a set of earrings and a ring. And you'd think it's sterling silver, but it's not. It's actually a metal called alpaca, which is sort of the little sister to pewter. And it's very intricately carved, and it's a glass stone. It's not, it looks like, I thought, oh my gosh, did I get an aquamarine? But it's not.
Let's see if we could get something very, very close up here.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can.
But you know what? Even though it's
possible.
not a real stone, it's really beautiful.
It is
and I think it's a
gorgeous.
real treasure.
Okay, let's go on to the next thing.
Okay, for the men, this is a piece from the late 1800s. And this is a gold-filled, not just gold-plated, a gold-filled piece by Kremens. And they've been around, like I said, since the late 1800s. And this has two garnet cabochon, which is an uncut, a rounded stone, cabochon stones, which are really beautiful. And my son Joe's birthstone. It's the birthstone for people born in
Really
January.
very beautiful and visual.
Yeah.
And now we have the collar.
Oh, this collar is from the 40s. It was made in Japan. These are all cultured pearls. And this is a really huge trend now. I don't know if you've seen this or not.
The crocheted, I have one.
But the young girls, my son's girlfriend in New York is a designer, and the little Peter Pan collar is a huge thing. So you would wear this actually this way, and it comes down, and you'd wear it over a white shirt or a black shirt, and it's the latest thing. And it's very cool, very on trend, and to think that it was big in the 40s.
Amazing.
Everything
Audrey
old
Hepburn.
is new. Audrey Hepburn, very much so.
Audrey Hepburn.
Yeah, it's a special thing. Victorian shoe clips are also, I think, magical. I wish they still made shoe clips. I used to watch my
They
mother.
do, but they make them in the rose type.
Yeah, my mother had the most glorious shoe clips with rhinestones. They would be yay big, and I would watch her put them on her
And all you
black
would have
satin
to do is buy a
pogo
regular
swab.
pump shoe and
Yeah. Oh, and you'd
The
have,
change.
you'd be Cinderella in a heartbeat.
exactly.
Yeah.
And how about this cameo here?
Oh, this cameo is very beautiful. She is a glazed cameo, again, from the early 1900s. She is surrounded by seed pearls and glazed, and just an absolutely beautiful face on this cameo. Some of the ladies are like, their chins are bleh, and she's lovely. She's really very pretty.
Botox.
Yeah, she needs a little, suck it up, sister. But she's very, very pretty, and her hair's done nicely, and I respect that. For that time period, that was hard to do. They didn't just go to the blow-dry bar. No, they had to do it themselves, or have somebody who knew what they were doing with the hair.
That was gorgeous. Now let's show the watches. I did a program on watches quite a while back when I started the program, but these are, we didn't have anything like this. Tell us a little bit about
This
these.
is, one of them is a Wittenauer, and one, hold on, let me get my Morty Seinfeld glasses on. One's a Wittenauer and one is an Elgin. This Wittenauer is so delicate And it has the 3 little diamonds. I mean, that's when ladies were ladies and we'd go to cocktail parties.
So petite.
I know,
comparing to this.
so petite. Who can read it? I need a magnifying glass, but it's still lovely. And then this is this the Elgin? Yes, from the 1930s. I think my grandma had this with a little domed glass. So very
And no
elegant.
batteries.
No batteries.
Amazing.
That's right.
Okay, we have 2 more things that we'd like to look at. Let's look at this shoe
Love,
collector.
love. You know, we all have friends
Or the big shoe collector.
or shoe whores. Let's just call it like it is, okay? Sorry if I offend, but that's what they are. And these are so precious because they all have stones. The story about the little old lady who lived in the shoe, I thought, what could be better? And then I discovered Cinderella, the best story ever. A glass slipper, yes, I'll
And they
take
all
2.
have the genuine stones.
Genuine stones, and you know, you just don't want to polish up something like this because it's too special. We have the little ballet slipper, we have the boot, we have other little shoes, just too charming.
And they say that when you polish certain silvers, it depreciates.
It does. That's why
It
they say,
loses its
leave
flavor.
it alone, as Helen Reddy used to sing. And I just have to say one thing. This alexandrite is extremely rare. You don't find alexandrites anymore. And if you know anything about an alexandrite, it's a pleochromic stone. It turns from purple to green to blue and sometimes a hint of red. It happens to be the birthstone of Gemini. Hello, whack job. That's me. I have many colors to my personality. Ask my husband. Poor guy. But this is my favorite ring, and it is from my own personal collection. You like
It is
amethyst.
beautiful.
Yes,
I am
see.
an amethyst
You're an amethyst.
baby.
This is an amethyst.
Yes.
I love amethyst.
I'm an Aquarian.
Aquarians, they're beautiful people. Yeah. When my brother died in a plane crash 25 years ago, I started collecting amethysts in his honor, and I just love them. They make me feel better when I wear them.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you.
And now, last but not least, let's talk about the Aurora Borealis.
Aurora Borealis,
My
yes.
favorite.
I love it too. It's just high glam the moment you pop it on. This is blue, so again, it's rare to find a blue Aurora Borealis. And I like it because it has the matching cluster ears. You usually see it in the white, which I think I have somewhere, but not. I can't find it. And I love this piece. It's a beautiful choker from the 50s. And then this pin is just subtle like me. I just think that's a good thing to wear. It's good energy. It's like, hello, I've arrived
It's beautiful.
in the room. Yeah, very nice.
And
Oh, and
now-
sterling silver
Yes.
charms.
Okay, let's see how do we hold this up.
I love when the pieces move on the charms. You know, like the carriage and the wheels move. You know?
That is beautiful.
You know, and the high chair and the rocking chair actually
I'm sure
rocks.
they can't see this
Oh,
at
you can't
home.
see. I'm so sorry.
Because they're so tiny.
And I have something from Tiffany and Company that's engraved. I love you. We all need to hear that every once in a while.
Definitely.
Or several times a day. Yeah, and here's the high chair where the table
And
goes
in
down.
honor of the Paris happening, you bought a pair of earrings.
Yeah, I made these little Eiffel Tower earrings. They're gold plated. And I just thought we all need
That
to
little
think of
something.
them, to honor
Exactly.
the people in Paris and all over the world at this time.
Well, let me thank you for this part, and then you're going to take me to your shop.
To Pinky's Parlor.
That's right. In a couple of minutes, we'll be right back.
Thank you.
Get caught buzz driving, and you could do some hard time.
Craig, knock it off.
Sorry, Mom.
It could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. And that could set you back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Okay, we're back with the Antique Trader in Pinky's Parlor. And Linda, tell us about your little shop here. It's so cute.
I call it a booth-tique.
A boutique.
Yeah, I was going to do something with that, but somebody already had it. The Neuve. Anyway, what you're holding here is very precious. This is from Germany from the 1930s. It's porcelain bisque, isn't it? Not Bisquick, porcelain bisque. It's so delicate you can see the light coming through it. I have a pair, and they're beautiful, beautiful angels. They're lovely. You can put candles in them, or flowers, but I just prefer
I think
nothing.
They're beautiful. And what else do you have for us?
Darling, I'm going to carefully, gingerly, no shot from below. Put it here. Okay. What else do I have? Oh, hello.
Yes,
Can you
we're
believe
going to
this?
get that.
A swim cap from the 50s. Can you imagine?
This is really stretch.
Well, if your head is the size of a mouse, I'm sure it's fine. Hello, Betty Jean. You want to go to the pool today? Come on, let's go to the pool. I think it's a riot. How lovely. You
How
think
old do
anybody
you
would
think
notice
this is?
this on your head? I think the silver dome is drowning. Should we go in? Yeah. This is from the 50s, 40s, 50s, something like that. Yeah.
It's hysterical.
I know.
Would you wear something like
Me?
that?
I'm so shy. Of course I would. I'd wear it to the grocery store if it fit on my massive head. Yeah, I would. Absolutely. I'd wear this on my head if it fit. I'd wear a tiara every day because I think we should, you know?
Let's
Let's
talk
see.
about your shoe.
My shoe.
The shoe that's
My
back there.
beautiful shoe. This is a lovely little, I call it the half Cinderella shoe because it's got stones here. It's a slingback sexy shoe like we used to wear back in the day.
Is it a
It's not
pin?
No, it's just a lovely trinket to have, to look at.
It looks like a lipstick holder.
You know, you could do whatever you like with it, dear. I'm sure you could find a way to make use of it. This was mine from the 5th grade. My rosary bracelet.
Yes, I remember that
I
very
think I'm
old too
still
well.
going straight down where they, shovel coal. But, yeah, but isn't that fun?
That is beautiful. And I'd love to have you as a guest once again.
Thank you.
And thank you so much, and thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, dear. Hope you feel better. Froggy.
Thank you, Froggy.
Bye-bye.
And I'd like to thank you guys out there for watching. And remember that antiques are in your heart. It's what you love and what you grow up with. So keep watching, and thank you for watching. Hope to see you again.